Hello and welcome to today's live Karatbars presentation. My name is Brian McGinty. I help a team of just touching on 1,500 people now around the world in 100 plus countries. The idea of today's presentation is I want to give you a general overview of the Karatbars business. If you're very new to the business, if it's the first time you've seen a presentation, I'll invite you at the end of the presentation to get back to the person who told you about this presentation, all right? This isn't about signing up to Karatbars. This is about me giving you the information and then you going back to the person who was good enough to tell you about this today. It will last around about 40 minutes. Before I begin, I just want to start with this little disclaimer. Income examples, I do use some income examples in the presentation, are approximate examples and nothing more. Income depends on individuals' effort, obviously, and personal business generated. All right. So I hope you enjoy this presentation. I hope you get something from it. If you do enjoy what you see today, these presentations happen every day of the week at karatbarswebinar.com. Please invite other people to come and see this excellent opportunity as well. I've been in the industry 18 years. Just before I begin, I'd like to say I've been in the industry 18 years, and I've never seen a business that is as easy or as more universal as Karatbars. But I'll explain that as we go through the webinar as well. So let me begin. So who are Karatbars? That's the most important question, obviously, for new people. Karatbars are a registered German company. All right, they operate under strict German laws. It's a German company. And Karatbars sell 24 karat 999 currency grade gold products. Okay, for those of you who don't know, you get gold in different forms. You have 9 karat, 18 karat, 24 karat. 24 carats at 999.5. This is 999.9. The type of gold that countries use to settle international debt. It's pure gold. Okay, and Karatbars sell 24 karat 999 currency grade gold products. All right, so it's a special amount of gold. Just getting a little bit of feedback there from somewhere. Let me just check something a second. Okay, the company has been operating successfully now for 4 years. The reason I bring that up at the start of the presentation, a lot of companies, online companies and indeed offline companies, never last 6 months. All right, Karatbars have been operating very successfully for 4 years. It isn't a startup. It's not a pre-launch. It's not one of these things that you see all the time online. Karatbars have been operating successfully for 4 years. It has a track record. There are over 120,000 affiliates and customers in 116 countries. Now, what does that tell you? It tells you that a lot of people are involved in the business. 116 countries tells you that the business is universal as well. Whenever I come into the business, there are around about 60,000, 70,000 affiliates and customers in about 57 countries. And in the past 12 months, that's grown now, and the company is growing all the time. The business is not a pyramid scheme or MLM. These words get bandied around a lot. Most businesses have a pyramid structure. It doesn't mean that they're a scheme. It doesn't mean that they're anything illegal. Some people do get confused with Ponzi schemes, made famous by Charles Ponzi many years ago, which was an illegal way for people paying people above them. People do mistake business structures, which are generally pyramid structures anyway, with pyramid schemes. All right, Karatbars is not a pyramid scheme. You will learn that as we go through the presentation. It's not indeed even an MLM. All right. At the end of the presentation, you will be very clear on that. The company provide excellent support and daily training. Well, why do I bring that up on the first page of the presentation? Well, lots of businesses you can join. Not just online, offline as well. Businesses you can join where you won't get good support and you won't get training, and people give up after a few weeks. That won't happen with Karatbars because you do get excellent support and daily training all the way through. The company have a fantastic reputation both online and offline. I think that's very important. As I said, I've been in this industry a long time. A lot of companies do not have good reputations, but they still try and plow on. There's lots of negativity and things on the internet. Karatbars don't have that. They've got a great reputation both online and offline. Now, it's great me telling you all this, but go and do your own research. Now, not a lot of people will tell you that about their sales company, but I will. I'm quite happy for you to go and do your own research. Go and do your Googling and YouTube, and people like to call it due diligence. The lovely thing about Karatbars from a point of view of me building my business is I'm quite happy for people to do that, because I know after a few days or a few weeks they'll come back and say, do you know what, Brian, I've had a look, I've done my due diligence on the internet and I can't really find anything negative about Karatbars. Can you help me get started? So it's a lovely thing to be able to say that about your business. It's lovely that the company have got a fantastic reputation online, offline and online, and it's nice that I can ask people to go and check that. So a little bit more on Karatbars as a company. All right, it's a real company, real business, real offices. Companies just moving into new larger offices at the moment as we speak. The company is based in Stuttgart in Germany, and the idea of the company is Karatbars makes gold exchange available for everyone. All right, it's not about buying gold hoping the price goes up. It's not an investment company, which a lot of people think. Karatbars is about exchanging some paper money for gold, which I'll go into as we go through. It's a privately owned company, as I said. It's regulated by strict German laws. The concept was started back in 2008, and it's in its current form since 2011. And as I said before, it's become well-known, trusted, and respected around the world as a company. The company is about exchanging cash for gold, and Karatbars is expanding worldwide as well. The nice thing about it is, if you want to get on a plane and go to Stuttgart, and you can meet the people in the office, the support team. I can lift the phone and speak to the support team. They're just moving at the moment, but normally you can just ring them up, speak to the support team. There's real people in real offices, and you can go and see them there as well. And you can see some of the companies now that Karatbars are growing around the world there on the left. So let me just talk about gold and paper money for a little second. As I said, Karatbars is about 999 currency grade gold. It's not about 9 karat or 18 karat gold. So what's the difference? Well, pure gold has been used for thousands of years. The Greeks and the Romans and various different civilizations have used gold as currency. All right. The reason for that is it doesn't tarnish, it doesn't go out of date, it doesn't go old. And the same gold they had 3,000 years ago is the same gold we have now. All right. So gold doesn't wear away. Gold has always been precious then from that point of view, and around about 100 years ago, governments around the world decided they would take the gold out of circulation as money. They would melt it down and turn it into gold bars and hide it away in places like the Bank of England, and the Federal Reserve in the USA did it. And the idea was for every, they would print paper money, print dollars, and the idea was every time a dollar was printed, there would be $1 worth of gold to back that up. Sounds like a good idea. But the idea has been a bit of a disaster, to put it mildly, and up until 1971, whenever President Nixon decided to cut the gold standard completely. And in short, what that meant is, and other countries did it as well, what that means is governments now can keep printing money. As long as they need to print money, they can keep printing it without having that gold to back it up. Now, as you can see from that, the price of the value of the dollar and the value of the euro and different currencies is diminishing year on year on year. Take gold in comparison to that over the same period of time, and you can still buy with an ounce of gold today what you could buy with an ounce of gold 100 years ago. That's because gold is stable, it has never let us down in 5,000 years of history, and gold continues to rise in value. Yes, it goes up and down. It's gone down over the past couple of years. It went up in the 1990s and noughties, but gold does fluctuate in value, but over a long period of time, it has never ever decreased in value as a commodity. All right. Now, the problem is with gold is acquiring gold in the first place. Most of us, if you look at price of an ounce of gold today, it's $1,300 or thereabouts. Most people don't have $1,300. 1 kilo of gold today would cost $43,000. Now, I don't know about you listening to this presentation, but most people I know don't have $1,300 and don't have $43,000. And what that means is gold has been the preserve of the rich. Gold has been packaged up into ounces, kilos, gold bars, put into the Bank of England, as I said, Federal Reserve in the USA, and only the very rich have been able to afford their own gold, their own backup for that currency that they have in the bank. They have no way they have not been able in any way to purchase gold because of the way it's been packaged up. Karatbars have come along in the past few years, and if you want to describe Karatbars in a few sentences, Karatbars is making this grade of gold available to the masses. That's how I would describe Karatbars as a business. It's giving gold back to the general public, and it's giving gold back to the general public in manageable amounts. How Karatbars are doing that is in those little cards on the left. That's a Karatbars classic card. Okay. Inside that little plastic card, you can see in the center there, that's 1 gram of gold. That gram of gold is stamped. It has a hologram. It has its own number. The gold itself comes from an LBMA certified refinery. All right. Last year, Karatbars sold over 54,000 grams of these, so 54 grams of gold. Now, people say to me, how do you know the gold's real? Well, I think if there was 54,000 grams sold last year, the company's been operating for 4 years. There's 120,000 customers and affiliates around the world. Do you not think someone would have tested that before now? Yes, they would have done. And if it wasn't real gold, you would be able to read about that on the internet. All right. So a little bit of common sense should be applied whenever people ask you, is the gold real? Of course it is. It's a real product. It's a real company, as I said before, and that's why I start off the presentation with that. Now, what a lot of people don't realize as well as these little Karatbars, that's an actual Karatbar in the picture, is that Karatbars is a products-based business. Okay. On the top left there, you can see the classic card, which I just showed you, and inside that card, you have 1 gram of gold. Beside that card, you have a 2.5 gram card, so that's 2.5 grams of gold in that. 5 grand card below that, and I love you for things like wedding anniversaries and Valentine's Day. Bottom left there you can see a little baby. That's obviously for a birth. So if you know anybody having a baby, this is a nice gift to give them. Again, it's a gift that people would throw away. Center of the screen there you can see a country card, Merry Christmas card. There was lots of those sold in my team before Christmas, obviously. And then coming up top left there you can see a World Cup card. The World Cup's coming up in the next month. All right. So again, there's collector's cards and special edition cards in the back office, which you can go and take a look at as well. Below that you have a Bosnia-Herzegovina card, 100-gram multi-pack. Not everyone wants to accumulate their gold by the gram or 2.5 grams. So Karatbars have a 100-gram multi-pack there in the site as well, which people can go and buy. Below that you have a happy wedding card, Pope John Paul II, who was just made a saint today. But again, these are special edition collector's cards, Vatican approved. Again, people collect these, and again, they may increase in value just for the fact that they are a collector's edition card. Beside that, congratulations. Again, that can be for any occasion. And I'll draw your attention to the Ferrari and the Mercedes in the center of the screen. And the idea here is that Karatbars know that businesses like giving away special offers. People give away business cards. Well, if you give away a Karatbars business card with a gram of gold in the center, that's a business card that person is never, ever going to throw away. So someone who's selling something like a car, a house, maybe a holiday, could give away a Karatbars card. And the beauty of these is that any company can register on the site. They can upload their own graphics. And Karatbars will send out the Karatbars with their own graphics on it. So if you want to design your own business card, you can have your own business card with your own graphics on it and a gram of gold in the center. And whenever you actually get some Karatbars in your hand yourself and you actually show them to people, you will see the effect that this has. Okay, that business card will cost you around about €50, but that business card will be shown over and over and over again, and it's a business card that person will never throw away. Now, as I said in the beginning of the presentation as well, Karatbars is an online and offline business, so you can see t-shirts there, polo shirts. I know people do presentations in hotels, and I have a team of people in Singapore that like doing hotel meetings, and they can order t-shirts, pull-up banners, extra brochures, a varying amount of these cards if they want to go and show them off. So if you're a customer, if you're looking at this presentation today and you're not interested in becoming an affiliate, you just want to be a customer, register, get into the back office of the site and take a look through the products as well. All right, so everything's freely available there on the site. Now, that brings me on to the basics of Karatbars. This is the basics of the company for a new person. And I think it's very good idea to understand these. Karatbars is not like any other online business. There's a lot of online businesses out there at the moment that all run along the same pattern. Karatbars does not run with the crowd, if you like. It has its own way. And I'm just going to explain that to you now. Registration at karatbars.com is completely free for customers and affiliates in 116 countries around the world, and that's growing all the time. All right, so you don't need to take out your credit card. You don't have to buy anything. You can register completely for free. Then you can buy whichever products you want whenever you want. Now, this applies to you if you're an affiliate or a customer. A customer can go to the Karatbars website, buy a World Cup card today, do nothing until Christmas, maybe buy a few Karatbars Christmas cards at Christmas time. You're free and easy to do that. Think of it like your local corner shop. You can go in and buy a carton of milk today, and you can go and buy a bar of chocolate tomorrow. The shopkeeper doesn't charge you for coming into the shop. Karatbars do not charge anyone for coming into the shop and looking at the products, if you want to imagine it like that. Obviously, then you can have your purchases delivered to your home. As a lot of people don't realize that whenever you buy gold with Karatbars, that you can have it delivered. Of course you can. It's a product. There are no sign-up costs, no fees, no subscriptions to make purchases of Karatbars products. So even though you can come into the Karatbars shop if you like and take a look at the products, whatever the cost of the products is, that's it. There's no sign-up fees, there's no costs, no subscriptions to make purchases of the products. There are no minimum orders either, monthly obligations. Buy one classic Karatbar today and buy another one in 12 months' time. That's absolutely fine, all right? So there's no need to be worrying about having monthly fees and things like that going out of your bank account. That's for both customers and affiliates, all right? Karatbars, therefore, is 100% hassle-free for both you and your customers, all right? In terms of an online business, I've been in this industry a good while. I've worked with a lot of online companies. A lot of companies ask people for payments up front, credit cards, monthly fees, all these things, and none of that applies with Karatbars. So whenever you're telling people you have an online business, all right, make sure that they realize these things about Karatbars before they dismiss it, okay? Now, the top 5 questions about Karatbars. I have 1,500 people on my team, as I said, almost, and I get asked these questions over and over again. If you're going to be an affiliate in this business, you need to know the answers to these questions. Number one, can you buy gold cheaper anywhere else? Every few days, I get sent links from people in my team, from other companies who purport to sell gold cheaper than Karatbars are actually selling it. All right. Whenever I get to the website and take a look at the link, I find that I have to upload money to the site. Number one, can happen. Number two, I find they don't have any grams of gold in stock. All right. Number three, I get to the checkout phase, and whenever I get to the checkout, the minimum order is 25 or 50 grams or something like that. By the gram, by the 2.5 gram and 5 gram carat, I have yet to find another website where I can get gold any cheaper than Karatbars. The same quality, again, the same quality of gold as Karatbars are selling, any cheaper on any other website. Now, furthermore to that, I get my gold every week through the compensation plan. As an affiliate with Karatbars, Karatbars allows me to accumulate my gold for free out of my commissions. And it doesn't matter what other website people sent me, I cannot get gold any cheaper anywhere else. I cannot accumulate gold any cheaper anywhere else than free. All right. And if you're an affiliate in the business and you start growing your business, then you can accumulate your own free gold as well. It doesn't get any cheaper than free. Number two, what if the price of gold goes down? Well, that sort of ties into the first point. I'm accumulating my gold for free. Some of my customers buy gold because they think the price is going to go up. Well, Karatbars are not financial advisors. I'm not a financial advisor. That's entirely up to the person buying their gold. All right. Number three, what if Karatbars goes bust? Well, if Karatbars was to go bust tomorrow, I still have my gold here at home that I've bought from the company. Karatbars going bust would not affect the gold within inside my Karatbars in any way, shape, or form. I don't need Karatbars to come and service my gold. I don't need Karatbars to do anything with it. I don't need Karatbars to even exist in order for my gold to work, if you like. Okay. Following on from that, number four, storage. This brings me on to storage and delivery. If you're a customer or if you're an affiliate and you want to buy some gold from Karatbars today, your gold is not stored with Karatbars, all right? It goes to a third-party security company called Prosegur. You can see the little yellow vans there. We have them in Portugal. Prosegur, Prosegur.com. If you want to check them out yourself, again, go and check them out. Multi-billion-dollar company. They're worldwide. The gold is stored there. It's not stored with Karatbars, all right? So your gold is safe from that point of view. If you're not even happy with Prosegur and you don't want Prosegur to store it, then you can go to your website, Karatbars website, go to My Gold, go to Delivery Request, and you can request a delivery. €13.50 inside Europe, €18.50 outside Europe, and there's a little-known company called FedEx, all right? I'm sure you all know FedEx. Well, FedEx will deliver your gold to your home. As soon as FedEx pick it up, you will get an email tracking number, and you can track your gold all the way from leaving where it's stored, all the way to your door. And once it's in your door, you sign for it, and then it's your responsibility. So the great thing about it is, it doesn't matter. Whenever you're buying your gold, you can have it stored for free, which is fantastic on its own. If you're even nervous about getting it stored for free with Prosegur, well, you can have it delivered. FedEx will deliver it as well. So your gold is insured at all stages of the process. Now, number five, it brings me on to is liquidating them again. As I said, Karatbars sold 54,000 grams last year. What are people going to do with all these grams of gold that they have? Well, Karatbars have buyback price. All right. If you check the buyback price today on the website, you'll find it's better than most other places that you will actually go and try and sell your gold back to. If you don't want to sell your gold back to Karatbars as a company, then Karatbars are opening up exchange centers all around the world. All right. You'll see this on the website. You'll see K exchange centers. And the idea here is that if there's I use the example of a golf shop. If there's a golf shop in your local town, and they're selling some golf shoes, and they decide they want to become a Karatbars exchange center, that means that they can take the Karatbars, the actual Karatbars, as payment for goods and services that they offer. So you might want a new pair of golf shoes. You're thinking, I've got 20 or 30 Karatbars in my safe. I'm going to take them out, see what it's worth today, and you can go in and buy your golf shoes with your Karatbars. All right. If you go to the K Exchange site, you can see loads of businesses around the world adding themselves there now, and this is being rolled out over the next 12 months. So you'll see more exchange centers happening around the world. Obviously, as the customer base grows around the world, there's going to be more need for these. And just as a little side issue in this, I have always got a Karatbar Classic card in my wallet, and whenever I take it out to show it to people, it's very difficult not to be able to sell your Karatbar to people that you're actually speaking to. All right. So even above the K exchange centers, it's real gold in those cards. It's real gold in the center of the cards. You can take that out and sell it anywhere. But not just depending on that, Karatbars are opening these exchange centers around the world. I think it's fantastic from the point of view that Karatbars are putting a real footprint down around the world in different businesses. and it shows the longevity of the company as well. The company's not just here for the next month or 2 months, it's here for the long term. So I want to stop for a second and discuss Karatbars prices, because this is something that comes up every day, and it's something that confuses people whenever they go to the Karatbars website. If you're going to be an affiliate in this business, or if you're a customer in this business, you need to really understand this, because this is something that's going to come up a lot. People, whether it's human nature or whatever, people will go to the front of the Karatbars website. You will give them your referral link to take a look at the website. Yes, the people can register for free and they can have a look through the back office, but what people don't do is they don't do that. They go to the front of the website, they see the price of a gram of gold today, for example, for $48.91. All right. Now people know then a gram, they look up the price of gold today and they see an ounce. They can't really work out what an ounce is in relation to a gram, so they look up the price of a kilo, which I told you earlier is $43,000. Now if you divide $43,000 by 1,000, it brings you to $43. Not 48 euros. So immediately the person thinks, oh, Karatbars is expensive. I'm not going to bother registering. This happens all the time, all right? But you need to educate people whenever they're looking at the site that that's completely wrong. If you buy more of something, you get it at a cheaper price, all right? Why people think that looking at the spot price of a kilo today, $43,000, and dividing it by 1,000 is giving them the right answer, I don't know, but it happens every day. I get people who are interested in my Karatbars business. I give them the website, I ring them up the next day, and they say, oh no, Karatbars is too expensive. I ask them why, and they all tell me the same thing. I then explain to people that if you're worried about the price, the actual price, then you can buy a 2.5 gram Karatbars card, which you can see in the center of the screen, for $108.65. That brings the price per gram down to $43.46 per gram. If again you're really conscious of the price and you're buying on price, this is what your thing is whenever buying gold, you can buy a 5 gram card for €193, which brings the price down to $38.78 per gram. So make sure whenever you're talking to people that they realize that the bigger cards they buy, the price per gram comes down. And don't let people just leave the front of the website without registering and checking out this in the back of the site. All right, just like any product at all, if you go to a cash and carry and buy, I use example 36 cans of Coca-Cola, then you'll get them cheaper than buying one in the corner shop. All right, it's the exact same principle. But be aware that people will go to your website, they will take a look at the price per gram and go off to look up the spot price of gold today and compare apples with pears and get it all wrong. All right, so just want to make that clear. I think it's something that will come up whenever you're speaking to people, and make them aware that Karatbars is not expensive per gram at all. All right. Now, on top of that, Karatbars gives you complete flexibility on how much and when you buy, as I said before. All right, you can set up monthly payment, for example. You can go into the site now, and this is a screenshot from the site. Classic gold card. You want to buy one, click checkout, take out your credit card, and you can buy yourself one classic card. Simple as that. The price that's on the screen is the price that you buy at today. All right. If you wanted to set up a monthly purchase for, say, €100 or $100, you can stick in €100 there. Go to checkout. It will take €100 off your card every single month. All right. So that's one way of buying with Karatbars. Second way is the second little tab at the top there, the one-time purchase. And you can make a one-time purchase, obviously, whenever you like. So you can buy 1 gram today if you find you've got €50 spare or so. And then you can go and buy another gram whenever you like. All the products are easily bought like this. As I said, you just go to checkout. You can do bank wire, credit card, or debit card. Nice and simple. Just be aware if you're in the USA and it's your first purchase, to ring up your bank first of all, because sometimes in the USA the banks won't let it go through. So it's a good idea to ring your card provider first and let them know you're making an overseas purchase. Just a little tip there. Classic gold card, you've got the country cards there, special gold cards, packaging, package upgrades, you've got gold card bungles, bonus cards, and there's lots of different products in there. So whenever you're finished in this webinar, or even if you are an affiliate and you've been in the business for a while, make sure always go in and keep checking the site, because there's new products being added in there all the time. So why do people register for a Karatbars account? In my experience, number one reason, and it's the reason for the company exists, and it's the number one reason in my team, is people want to change some of that unstable paper money. People are worried about the dollar crashing and euros crashing and things like that. And people want to change some paper money for gold, change some of that virtual fiat currency for a real currency, a bit like having some money insurance. Number two, setting up trust funds for children and grandchildren. Again, older people especially know that the gold has always held its value compared to the dollar and the euro and the pound. And so people now, rather than putting £20 into the bank every month, then they'd rather put €20 into a gold savings account for children. So as I showed you in the previous slide, it's easy for people to do that. Number three, which is becoming more popular, people are buying gifts. cards, collector's cards. People are always thinking, what's a good gift to give someone for a wedding or a gift for a birth? Well, not a lot of people have had pure gold before as gifts for those types of things. So these are nice gifts that you can give people, and people will never ever throw them away. Number 4, as part of a long-term financial strategy. As I said before, I'm not a financial advisor, neither are Karatbars, but some people collect wine, some people collect art, some people collect classic cars, people do their own thing. Never before have people been able to collect gold in small quantities like this. Karatbars are now allowing the small investor, if you like, or the small person, the average person on the street, to go to a website now and buy their own gold, accumulate their own gold as well. And so because of that, people are seeing that as part of a long-term financial strategy. Now, number 5, what I'm going to talk about for the rest of this presentation is about making money, all right? Making money by promoting 1, 2, 3, and 4 to others. So, all right, I'm going to talk now about Karatbars as a business, all right, how it works as a business, why I came into the company. I like running businesses like this. I've been doing it for years. I build teams. And I'm going to show you now how Karatbars works as a business. It's a simple business. It's the most simple one I've seen in 18 years. An affiliate with 0 downline, all right, so no referrals at all, and 100 customers, and those customers are saving 1 gram of gold each per week, right, will earn approximately €700 or $974 per month income. That's because, you can see in the blue writing there, they've sold 400 grams at, say, €50 each, would work out at €20,000 of turnover. All right, that would mean they would be on 3.5% commission on the uni-level system, which works out about €700 or $974. You earn up to 6% on all gold purchases by your customers. All right, can't be any easier than that. 400 grams per month works out at 3.5% commission. All right, so if you went out and find 100 customers, you can make a good living. All right, so there's no scam in that. There's no MLM in that. There's no pyramid scheme in that. It's a simple, straightforward business. Now, do you think you could help Karatbars find affiliates? All right, Karatbars need affiliates. They need salespeople to help promote the business. All right, how do you find customers? You need salespeople. Now, what Karatbars do is, as affiliate businesses work, whenever you go out and find the customers for Karatbars, Karatbars will give you a little bit of the commission on the sales that your customers and your affiliates do. If you go and find some affiliates, like I do, I go out and find some affiliates in different countries for the business, and I earn a little bit on what they earn too. It's a bit like, would you like to earn 100% of your own efforts, or would you like to earn 10% of the efforts of 1,000 people? I know which one I'd prefer. All right. So for the rest of this presentation, I'm going to talk about building an affiliate business. You know how the customer side of it works. All right. So you can build a customer business by promoting your products. So how do you start building an affiliate business within Karatbars? Well, to get started, you need to buy a marketing pack. All right. Marketing pack is a one-off cost. There are no monthly fees and no yearly fees, all right? Unlike 90% of every online business you've probably ever seen, which have startup costs, and then they've got monthly fees, subscriptions, auto ships, all these nice terms, subscriptions, there are none, all right? Really, really remember that. There are no monthly fees and no yearly fees. Once you buy your package, that's it. You've got no other money to put into the business. You're up and running, all right? You can start on a bronze package. You can see the packages there on the left. So you have a bronze, a silver, a gold, a VIP, and a VIP exclusive. The bronze starts at $130, €99 or £80. All right, not a lot for starting your own business. You could never start an offline business with £80, but with Karatbars you can start an online business, both online and offline, for £80. All right, and I'll explain to you what you get in the packages in a second. Now let's imagine you did start. We're talking dollars for a second. The bronze package, you decide today I'm going to buy a bronze. And then in 2 weeks' time, you decide I want to buy the silver now. Well, you can pay the difference between the bronze and the silver and move up to silver. You could start off in silver like I did when I joined the company. I bought my silver package. My package was delivered to my home. I was impressed with it, so I went up to the VIP package. So I just paid the difference between the 305 and the 2107. So there's no time frames. Karatbars don't put any pressure on customers. And furthermore, they don't put any pressure on affiliates either. Unlike most other companies I've ever seen, there's no pressure on you in this business at all. All right, so let's look at what's in these packages now for a second. This is a silver package. It doesn't matter which one of those packages you buy, whether it's silver, bronze, silver, gold, VIP, you will get a delivery by FedEx. Again, FedEx do these deliveries too. And inside those packages, you'll have brochures, you'll have cards. In the picture on the left, you can see a worldwide key exchange centre. So obviously, you might know some retailers. You could go and ask them about becoming a key exchange centres. If they do become a key exchange centre, you'll earn some commission on the turnover that they do as well. You've got brochures on gold, K-Exchange Centre stickers for the windows of those retailers so they can let customers know that they take Karatbars. The little black cards there are €100 discount cards. The idea of those is that if you were speaking to another potential affiliate now, we're building an affiliate business here, remember, if you're talking to a potential affiliate and they want to buy a VIP package, well, you can give them €100 off that purchase. All right, so nice little tools for helping you grow your affiliate team. You can also use those for customers as well. If customers want to buy some branding cards, you can give them €100 off the branding cards as well. Below that, you have 3 white cards. Those white cards are 3% discount cards. Again, great tool if you're talking to someone who wants to be a customer. I was speaking to someone last week who wants to set up a 2 grams a month savings account. Well, I give them a 3% discount, and that'll give them 3% off their gold purchases for 12 months. Again, great little gifts to give people, little giveaways that'll help you grow your Karatbars business, both online and offline. All right, the codes are in the back of the cards. If you're speaking to someone online, you can give them the code over the telephone or email it to them. Or if you're speaking to someone on the street, you can actually hand them the card. These cards can all be bought individually. You can buy brochures individually. They're a few euros each. You can go into the download section on the website itself. If you don't want to pay Karatbars for the brochures, you can download them yourself and get your own local printer to print them off. Everything's available within the Karatbars website. Top right is the most important tool of all, and that's the Karatbars Classic card. I have one in my wallet at all times. All you have to do is take that out and show it to people and watch the reaction. That's what I tell every new affiliate in this business. Get your Karatbars Classic card, keep it in your wallet, take it out and show it to people, and just watch the reaction whenever they see it. They won't ask you what gold is, because people know what gold is. They will only ask you, where did you get it, how much is it, and how can they get some. That's the standard responses you'll get from people, and it's a great, easy way to grow your business. If you want to do it in a more structured way and you want to do presentations in hotels or around at your house, or you want to bring a few people around the computer, well, you can buy little presentation packs like you can see below there in the bottom right. And inside that, you have a country card there, Pope John Paul II, and a classic card as well. So all these things that you can actually buy individually within the office. Whenever you join Karatbars, it's a real business, online and offline, all right? So you choose how you want to build the business as well. So let me run through the packages quickly for you so that you know what's in them. So you may be thinking on how much you could actually afford to start on. Well, if you bought a bronze package today, it would be €99, $130. You can choose what language you want it in, English, French, Italian, Spanish. Again, they'll be delivered in whatever language you choose. It's a universal business. And inside that, you have your brochures, obviously. And then one of the €100 off cards, which cost €80 each, by the way, and one 3% discount card, which costs €20 each. You can buy those in packs of 4 in the back office as well. As a Karatbars bronze package holder, you will earn 5% commission on all your personal package sales, and then you'll earn €10 per cycle in something called the dual system, which I'll explain in a little while. Now, the bronze package, which is the one you saw in the picture, inside that you get 1 gram of gold, so whatever the cost of a gram of gold is today, 3 of the €100 cards, 3 3% cards. Individually, that would cost you around about €347. The cost to you, those only €225, €230. All right. Again, if you want to buy a silver package, you just go to product purchase, scroll down till you see it, pick your language, check out, and use your credit or debit card to buy your package. Simple as that. You now go to 10% commission. You can see in the red there, 10% commission as a silver package member and €40 per cycle in the dual system. That's up from 5% on the previous. Karatbars gold package, you're getting the idea now. 2 grams of gold in this one, so there's more actual gold. 5 of each of the cards. Total value in the pack €755. Price to you today is €586. You now go from 10% commission as a silver to 15% commission as a gold package holder, and you now get €60 per cycle in this dual system. Next package up then is the VIP. Again, it's the same idea. 3 grams of gold now, 20, 10 of the cards, total value $19.38. If you wanted to buy a VIP package today, you just go to the product purchase section, as I said, go to checkout, take out your credit or debit card and make your purchase. If you're a VIP package holder like myself, then you'll earn 20% commission, all right, on all further package sales, all right. So let's imagine you buy a VIP package today, and then you talk to someone tomorrow and they say, oh, I want to be an affiliate as well. Well, you would earn 20% of €15.54, which would be €300 near enough. So you'd earn €300 on that sale. All right. No monthly fees or subscriptions, as I said, on any of these packages, which is vitally important, I think. Most people give up after a month or two because there's money going out and nothing coming in. It doesn't happen with Karatbars, all right. You don't have any targets or anything to hit as well, so it's always just money coming into your business from the work you actually do. You now earn €80 per cycle in the dual system. I'll explain that now in 2 slides' time. Before I go to that, the dual system, I just want to touch on the Karatbars VIP exclusive package. You will have seen before it's €7,500 or $10,000. And the reason it's more expensive is that every gram of gold sold within the company during the year results in 20 cents being added to something called the World Pool. All right, there are 10,000 World Pool shares, and the money that goes into the World Pool is divided up between the people who have bought these shares during the year. All right, how you get a share is you buy a VIP exclusive package. All right, so it's sharing in the profitability of the company, if you like. You get 4 grams of gold, 17 bonus cards, 40 digital bonus codes. There's loads more in this. If you want to see this in more detail, please log into the Karatbars website, go to VIP exclusive package, and you can read all this information there. The reason I'm showing that is today is that over 250 of these have already been sold and have not been available that long. That's 250 people who have decided they would like to invest $10,000 in Karatbars as a business. It's good to know that, I think. As I said, the company has a solid 4-year history. It's good to see that people have enough faith in the business as well that they'd like to put in this sort of money and invest in the company going forward in the long term. All right. So let me just go touch back now to what's probably the most important thing for everyone, and this is the dual system. All right. I'm going to explain this now. Before I start explaining it, if you're new to this presentation, if you're new to Karatbars, please do not mix up this dual system with the binary system, which it's not. All right. In normal binary systems, I've had people look at the business and go, I'm not interested because it's a binary. It's not a binary. The reason people aren't interested in binaries is people get units and get points. They have to build a left team and a right team. And they have to do cycles within a certain time in the month. They have to do a certain amount of business in the month, which is like their auto ship and things like that. If they don't get the right amount of cycles in the month, then they lose the points. There's all these various different trip steps that apply with binaries, all right? This is not a binary, it's a dual system, and I'm going to explain to you now why it's not, all right? So in the little picture on the right, you can see a little man at the top, which is you, all right? One cycle in this dual system is 50 units in one team and 25 in the other. So if you just go to the bottom of the screen, at the bottom of the screen, you can see Karatbars Silver, Gold, VIP, 1 gram gold, branding, K exchange. And under all those purchases, you get units. So let's imagine someone bought a silver package, you get 20 units. If someone bought a gold package, you get 50 units. So going back to the little diagram again, if someone in your left team, so you can see that second little man down there, if he decided to buy a silver package today, there would be 20 units on your left. If someone on the right team then decided to buy a gold package, that would give you 50 units on the right. Now, to get one cycle in the dual system, you need 25 on the left and 50 on the right. So as soon as there's 5 more units on that left, could be 5 grams of gold, for example, that would give you one cycle. So it's very, very simple. 25 units on one side, 50 on the other, and they're reversible left or right. 25 units always comes off the smaller side, and they go to infinity. All right, you don't have to know the person, you don't have to have introduced them. It could be someone 300 levels down in your team that you've never ever spoken to. They live in a country you've never been to. If they decide to buy 25 grams of gold today, then you're going to get 25 units on your left. All right, I had in my team today, before I started this webinar, I think I had 3 VIP purchases and a silver package on my right team today. So that's 325 units I've got on my right side today. Before I even got to this presentation, I don't know the people, I don't know who they are. They're so far away from me and my organization, I don't know where they came from, but I still get the units for that. All right. So 75 units then, 25 on one side, 50 on the other. That gives you a cycle. And if we go now over to the left, where you can see weekly payout. As a bronze package member, you get 10 euros per cycle. Silver, you get 40 euros per cycle. Gold 60 and VIP 80. So you can see why I went from my silver package, I was getting 40 euros per cycle, why I decided to go up to the VIP, because the VIP doubled my income to 80 euros per cycle. All right, so that's how the system works. I'm going to show you a real example of it now. So this is from a few weeks ago, from my back office. And as you can see there on the left team, there's 3 units on the red arrow. Right, the red arrow on the right, you can see there's 1,124 units in the right team. So on that left team, whenever that would click up to 25 units, that would go down to 0. If someone bought, say, a gold package, well, that would leave me in 53 units. So that would click down and the other units would carry over. Okay. In the actual diagram below, you can see there the black egg, which is me, VIP. You can see someone on my right decided to buy a VIP, so I got 100 units for that. The little silver eggs are silver packages to make it easy. They're 20 units each. The yellow one on the left is a gold package. And again, you get these units to infinity. The beautiful thing about Karatbars and the dual system is, let's say, for example, you are now building your team. You decide you've built a decent left team, you've built a decent right team, and you decide you want to go away fishing for 6 months. You can go away fishing for 6 months because there's no monthly fees, because there's no auto ships, because there's no targets or monthly qualifications. You can come back in 6 months' time, and the least you would have was whatever you left your team with. All right. If you ended up with 7,000 units down your left side, well, those 7,000 units will still be there when you come back. All right. So, in short, if someone ever says to you this is a binary, it's not. It's nothing like a binary. I've been in many binaries before. So do not let people confuse this with a binary system. It's the most fair system I've seen in 18 years in this industry. And it means that it suits 95% of people who come into the business and go out of the business. I've had people who joined my business in September, did a little bit of work, didn't do anything, came back in February, went away again, and now they're coming back again. All right, because there's no monthly subscriptions or anything going out, you can build your business as and when you like, which is why it suits most people. All right, so if you get the units in your left or right team, doesn't matter where they happen, you get them. All right, nice and simple, very, very fair, very, very, very fair system. So, how much would you like to earn? All right, most people join online and offline businesses because they want to make some money. So, 25 units on one side and 50 on the other, as I said, anywhere in your downline to infinity. And unlike most online businesses, you never lose out. Points will remain there until they cycle. So let's take an example of one cycle per day of 75 units, all right? If you're a VIP member and you get 75 units, that would work out at $100 per day or $3,300 per month income, all right? 5 cycles per day, which is 325 units, would work out at $600 per day or $16,000 per month income. All right. I think today I've had about 300 and something units in my team. 2 weeks ago I had about 1,500 units for the week. Last week I had about 1,000 units for the week. I know people who are having 10, 20 cycles per day in this business. They've been in the business longer than I have, and all they've done is they've grown their business. They've gone out and shown people the business. And the most important thing of all is to remember is that units are given on all purchases and the price of gold is completely irrelevant. All right. Said that at the beginning, whenever people look at Karatbars, they think it's about buying gold and hoping the price goes up. If I get 25 units on one side and 50 on the other, I get a cycle and I get €80. All right. The price of gold is completely irrelevant to me and my business. In fact, if the price of gold goes down, I'm even happier because I'm buying gold, I'm buying it out of my commissions, I'm getting my own gold, and as someone selling a product at the minute, I don't want the price of gold to go through the roof. I want gold to be affordable for people, which is what Karatbars want. So it's good that gold is at the price that it's actually at. So the price of gold is relevant to you whenever you're building your business. All right. Karatbars commissions are paid weekly. All right. Lots of online businesses out there. People join them. They build teams. They don't make any money because the company don't pay them. Well, Karatbars have a fantastic affiliation with a company called MasterCard, which I'm sure you all know. I have my Karatbars MasterCard in my wallet. Well, actually, I don't. My wife's away to the shop with it, but I do have a Karatbars MasterCard. And again, it's a beautiful card. It won the 2013 Design of the Year Award. And above that there, you can see the Karatbars Classic card. And what I find is whenever I'm paying for things with my Karatbars MasterCard, people look at it, they're interested in the card, they ask me about it, so I take them out and show them the Classic card. Karatbars commissions are paid every week. You can choose the MasterCard if you wish, or you can use I pay out an e-wallet. And from the e-wallet, then you can make transfers to your own bank account or whatever. But Karatbars commissions are paid every Friday morning as well. Again, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out, Karatbars always pay the commissions every single week. So it's nice to know that the work you do this week, you'll get paid for next week as well. So this is the big part. This is the part people stumble on. All right, anyone can buy a package. Anyone can take out the credit card and make the purchase. But how do you build your Karatbars business? All right. This is what I do. I teach people how to build the Karatbars business, and this is ridiculously simple how Karatbars have done this. All right. Sometimes the simplest ideas are the best. Number one, ask people to register on your website and have a look at your great products. All right. Karatbars do not want you to go out and reinvent the wheel. They don't want you to go and make videos and do all these things. All you have to do is ask people to register on your website, take a look at your products. It's free and without obligation. All right. Ask people to come into your shop and have a look. It's free and without obligation. Simple as that. All right. If people don't want to register for free and without obligation, then they're probably not interested in the product anyway. So it's a good marker for letting you see if someone's interested or not. Number two, if they do register, or if they are interested, if they're interested in creating a second income, if they're interested in more about Karatbars, then don't answer any questions. I don't answer any questions for anyone. If someone comes to me today and says, Brian, can you spell Karatbars? I'll ask them, have they seen a webinar? First thing I say to everyone, have you seen a webinar? I don't get into any discussions about Karatbars with anyone until they have actually watched a webinar. All right. Reason for it is, in 40 minutes, it explains things a whole lot better than I can if I sat and talked to them for 2 or 3 hours. All right. So karatbarswebinar.com, 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every day of the week, Saturday and Sunday. So no excuse for not being able to see those. Karatbarspresentation.com is my own personal webinar. It's just a copy of this one. All my webinars are the same. All my webinars are just like a fast start guide to Karatbars. Karatbarspresentation.com, 7:30 p.m. GMT. So that's it. That's all the skills you need, is asking people to register on your website and take a look at your products. And then number 2, ask them to watch the webinar. Simple as that. All right. If you're the type of person who likes doing a bit of online marketing, you might like posting links and all that, well, Karatbars provide a complete solution for that as well. All right. Go into the back office, go to product purchase, scroll down, and you'll see the Karatbars marketing system there. You can have it free for 30 days. After that, it's about €30 per month. I think it's worth way, way more than that. I use it myself. And there's lots of landing pages in there. There's lots of contact managers. There's training. You can choose different websites to send to different people. If you know someone is a doctor, then there's a doctor website. There's loads of things in there that you can actually use. And even if you've never used a marketing system before, it's a simple 5-step setup, and you can have this set up in half an hour. All right. Very, very, very professional. Really, really good. Really good emails, really good autoresponders, and everything's in one place. So it doesn't matter if you want to build your business offline, or offline and you want to ask people to register on your website, or if you don't like talking to people and you want to just give people the links. Well, the Karatbars marketing system will do that for you as well. So have a look at that, free for 30 days. It's crazy not to have a look at it and have a go at it, but everything's provided there within the website for you to grow the business. Now, what you don't have to do, you don't need to sell the product, all right? Everyone knows what gold is. Now, I've been in other industries and worked with other products, and nearly every product I've ever sold has a product life cycle, all right? Gold doesn't. Gold doesn't have a product life cycle. It's been around for thousands of years. Everyone over the age of probably 4 knows what gold is. And if you were to give anyone from the age of 4 up, anywhere on this planet, some gold, ask them, do you want to keep that? They would say yes, all right? People know what gold is, and they know what gold is valuable. People of every age around the world. So it's a universal product, and people are not going to ask you what it is, all right? You don't need to sell the product. You just have to tell them how much it is. You can tell them where they can get it, and you can ask them to watch one of these webinars where I'll explain the rest. Number 2, you don't need to worry about the security of your or your customers' money. Again, people aren't buying gold from Karatbars and it's been held in Karatbars office somewhere. They can buy the gold and have it delivered to their home. Okay, there is no risk if you've got the gold sitting in your home. All right, FedEx, ProSecure do the storage, FedEx do the delivery, so you don't need to worry about the security of your customers' money from that point of view. Number 3, you don't need to worry about needing new skills. Can you say to someone, register on my website for free and have a look at my products? And can you say karatbarswebinar.com, 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. EST. There you go. That's all the skills you need in order to grow this business. I know people who come in my webinar every week, and I invite a few people to come and watch the webinar, and their business is growing. It can be that simple. You don't need to worry about daily support because there's loads of great people in Karatbars. You have karatbarstv.com. You've got fantastic support from your upline and the people who introduced you into this business. All right, so you don't need to worry about that. If you want to do well at Karatbars, there's people there that will help you. All right, all the way. Number 5, you don't need to worry about getting paid. Karatbars pay everyone every week. If you're going to build a business, any type of business, you want to get paid. The nice thing about Karatbars is the work that I do this week, I get paid for it next week. So there's no waiting around for my money either. So then, to conclude, as I said, I've been in this industry a long time, and there definitely is no safer, easier, or more secure business that you will get involved in 2014, bar none. All right, and I review other businesses. I see a lot of other businesses. There's definitely no safer, easier, or more secure business in 2014 than with Karatbars. Now, what to do next? All right, I hope you've enjoyed that presentation. So what do you have to do next? What do you have to do in order to get started? Well, it's very, very simple. You can get up and running in the next 10 minutes. Number 1, get back to the person who told you about this presentation. Thank them profusely. Thank them for telling you about this presentation. Ask them for the referral link, which you'll need. You'll need the referral link. You need the sponsor number, and then just register on the site. Tops, that will take you 2 minutes. Number 2, upload your ID and proof of address. Karatbars will not send out gold to people unless they know who they are. And under the profile section, you'll see something called KYC. If you don't know what that is, it means know your customer. All right, so all IDs and proof of address are checked by people to make sure that it's one person and someone's not opening 10 accounts. All right, that's another thing. Again, that'll take you 5 minutes. What I did, just as a tip, whenever I was uploading my ID, I downloaded a copy of my bank statement online, and then I took a picture of my passport on my iPhone and uploaded the picture from my iPhone. So that's how I did it. All right, nice and simple. Number 3, buy your marketing pack. As I said, one-off cost, no monthly fees, no subscriptions. So decide now whether you want bronze, silver, gold, VIP, or VIP exclusive, indeed. And if you decided to start on a silver today, which is the first one that includes the gold, I recommend that. And you decide in a few weeks you want to go up to gold or VIP, you can do that by paying the difference. All right. But the important thing is that it's a one-off cost to get you started. And then number 4, which is the most difficult of these 4 things, is just simply asking people to register free on your website and take a look at your business. All right. I underline ask because it's good to talk to people. All right. Be proud of the business that you're actually in. Be proud of the fact that you're promoting Karatbars as a product. It's your website, so take ownership of it. I always say it to people. I never say it's Karatbars website. I say it's my website. It's my products. Take a look at what I do, and ask people to look at your business. And then number 5, if they've got questions, do not answer loads of questions for people. All right, definitely don't be doing that. If they've got questions, send them to any one of 2 daily webinars, which will explain to them better in the first instance what the business is all about. So to finish off, you've got great products at great prices, and you represent a great company. So that's it for this presentation. I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm going to just open the little chat box to see if anyone's got any questions for me. No questions. I must be doing my job right. All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that today. I'm going to finish off now. I'm back on Wednesday night, as I said, or if you want to come back this time next week, there's 35, maybe 40 people on this presentation. What I would ask you to do is, come back next week and invite a few people to come along and see the presentation as well. All right. Someone just said, can you explain more on the 6% on the MasterCard? There's no 6% on the MasterCard. You earn up to 6% on gold purchases by your customers. All right. There's no 6% on the MasterCard. I think you've confused the 2 things there. Just go back. And this video will be on YouTube, or again, take a look at the next presentation, and I'll explain it. I'll explain it a little bit further for you again. All right. Someone asked me, am I in Europe? Yes, I'm in Portugal. I'm not from Portugal. I'm from Ireland, as you can probably tell. It's lovely and sunny here. It always rains in Ireland. Ireland would be a great place if it had a roof. All right. So, okay, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that. As I said, I'll see you all again. As I said, there's 35 people on here. Bring 3 people each next week, and we'll have loads more on here. And I hope you have a very good week. And I'll speak to you all next week. Bye.